Okay, so today we've got Amanda Studholme. So Amanda is the Health, Safety and Environmental Manager at Futamura. So thank you very much for coming on to this call with me today, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Great. So I'm going to call you Mandy going forward because that's what we've obviously been communicating like that. So Mandy, so we thought we'd get you on a call with me just to kind of have a look at a few things, because really Futamura are in a unique opportunity in that, or position I should say, where you have, you're part of our Wellbeing Champion program, so you've got a number of super champs, but you also earlier this year took part in our 6-week metabolic kickstart program. So we really want to look at kind of both aspects a little bit today and get your perspective on that. So if we start off with looking at, when you first kind of were looking into a partnership with Super Wellness, what was it that, what were your main objectives? What were you hoping to achieve with, with working with a wellbeing provider?
But prior to stumbling across Super Wellness, really, just doing an internet search, because the health and safety kind of has been forgotten about, so we kind of wanted to bring that to the forefront. And when I got in touch with Super Wellness, they had everything that we were looking for. So the webinars, the posters every month, the wellbeing calendar. So it was really, that was looking out for that, because it used to take me and another lady from HR quite a lot of time to find posters, find materials that we could use for our internal health campaign. So we don't have to do anything now, because at the beginning of the year, working with Super Wellness, they give us the topics, and then every month the posters are all there. And for the posters, what we get, I wouldn't be able to create anything as good as that. Yeah. So it's twofold, really. It was the posters making people aware, and also the webinars.
Okay, great. So how has your experience been so far then? You've told us a little bit about it as well. I don't know if there's anything more that you feel, that you want to add.
I think it's you feel part of the Super Wellness team. It's nothing's ever too much to ask. If there's always somebody there. I actually feel as if I personally know each and every one of you guys.
Well, actually, that's why I couldn't call you Amanda going forward. I had to call you Mandy.
So anything that you kind of need. I think last month I couldn't find anything on the portal, so I just emailed Angela, and within 5-10 minutes it was there. And every step of the way there's been help and advice for everything, really. So yeah, I think it's you do feel part of the team, and also everything's just so easy. Yeah, so yeah, that's
okay. That's great. Obviously, from our perspective, it's we're thrilled that you're having such a good experience, and we do love working with our clients and trying to help out as much as possible. I was also just thinking, going back to the posters, it's almost well worth kind of mentioning this, because we do have a lot of other clients who, in a similar situation to you, where you've got employees who, maybe working shifts, or they're kind of out on the plant, so they're not in an office, they don't have access to maybe be watching all the webinars, and so the posters work quite well for you.
Yeah. So we've now got our wellbeing boards on there. So every month it's a different topic, and we just get, it's from meal ideas to healthy heart to sleep. What else? What webinars have been, and then the 6 weeks program. So everything kind of rolls on and interlinked. And we also got the booklet for the shift planning meals, which has gone down really well with the shift workers. And also we did the body composition testing on site, which was really good. I think if we did it again, which we hopefully we'll get more people, because it's word of mouth that so it has been really good.
The body composition definitely creates a buzz in any kind of office or environment. So So if we look more specifically at the 6-week program, you know, what were your specific aims? What were you hoping to achieve with the program?
I think because obviously we've got an ageing workforce, we've just all got through COVID, where a lot of our eating, drinking habits haven't been the best. Some better than others, and people have kind of forgotten what it is to have that the health and well-being and look after your body. And if you look after your body, it's going to feel better and you'll have more energy, mental health problems. So yeah, that was really kind of why we went into it. And people really took to it. We had probably more people on the 6-week program joining every week than we probably have on some of the other webinars. So it was really good, because people could then target themselves, and some of the interaction that we had, you would never think that some of the ladies really took to it, and the gents as well. But it was really good, because every week was different, and every week that somebody got something different. For me, it was the protein at every meal, and then the activity about even just getting up every 20 minutes, have a walk around. So yeah, we got a lot out of it.
Yeah. Okay, so you've mentioned a few kind of benefits there, really. You know, just I think a lot of people commented on the protein, and that yes, feel kind of fuller for longer, and obviously you know, just even the benefit of interacting maybe in a way and over a period where maybe we weren't interacting that much with our work colleagues as well. But, you know, are there any other benefits that you feel you've noticed in your team?
Yeah, I think everyone now, that because we did the 6 weeks program and then the body composition afterwards, a lot of people were actually really surprised at what they'd done in that 6 weeks had actually helped when they were actually on them scales. And it's not just about looking thinner, it's not looking about it, but it's the salt in people's diets. Sugar, one of the guys is completely nutty taking it on board, and was looking at loads of different types of different ways that he can get, because he doesn't like drinking water. So then he bought all of these herbal teas, but they're just full of sugar. So then he's kind of then just gone back to cold teas. So there's lots of different things that we've learned. And one of the ladies she's really into a fitness. So then she's kind of rubbed off on everyone else. It was a big debate about the plank, about the 3-minute plank.
Right,
But so it's really good. And knowing what to do when you do get the one thing that you do get when you do the 6-week program, you get so many great recipes as well. So a lot of people were creating the food and then saying how good it was. So the benefits it was right across the spectrum, really. It was, some people lost weight, some people just felt healthier, some people got out into the fresh air, and it's just lots of different things, but every single person got something. But the protein one, I think, feeling fuller for longer is definitely the one take away for a lot of people.
Yeah. So, I mean, just to kind of back up what you were saying, really, we did do a report at the end. So we did a questionnaire at the start of the program and a questionnaire at the end, and we then compared and to see if we had any improvement. And you know, I think it all ties in with what you said, because you know, people felt, so I'm just looking at the stats here. So we had you know, 33% of the people that took part, that completed the questionnaire, said that they felt that they were eating healthier now, and there was about an improvement by 77% of those who were having 4+ portions of fruit and veg, so that had improved as well. Snacks were down, people were drinking more water, reduced fizzy drinks, and then on the exercise element as well, the physical activity and the muscle strengthening. If I look at, so those who did 3 days or more of physical activity was increased by 25%, and of course the muscle activity, the more strengthening type exercise, which would have then you know, come up in the body composition testing, you know, we would have seen that there was a 50% increase in those who actually do muscle strengthening exercises at least 3 times a week, compared to so some really great you know, some great stats there. So yeah, and then I think what I quite like as well is when I get feedback where people say they've actually, their families have adopted, so it's not an event, it's not a change, it's kind of gone into, and that was some of the feedback we got as well. The other one, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but there was certainly an improvement in overall mood and kind of positive outlook and happiness. I mean, that was quite, we had general health improved by 77% and happiness improved by 77%, and actually satisfaction with life by 40%. So that,
absolutely. Yeah, we definitely had a lot of people. It was, and the mental health as well. By getting out and improving the well-being, getting out, just even going for a walk at lunchtime, just and you actually see that as well. People continued with it, not just the 6 week. It's still continuing. Yeah.
Fantastic. So to finish off, Mandy, what would you say to any other organizations who are kind of looking at their well-being strategy, you know, and in a similar position, you know, needing some support? What would you suggest to them?
I would definitely suggest signing up for Super Wellness, because I was in a position I didn't know where to start. Where do you start with a strategy? We had a calendar, we kind of half attempted to fulfill it, but with Super Wellness, I don't have to do anything. The hardest part is creating the calendar, but getting all the topics of you guys, and then everything else is just sent to you, or it's on the portal. Everything is just effortless, and the standard of the quality of the pictures and everything like that, I couldn't do that in a million years. But yeah, I would definitely sign up for Super Wellness. And the lady and everybody is fantastic. They're so helpful, and actually they feel like the friends, because you've got so much contact with people. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Super Wellness. Yes.
Fantastic. Thanks, Mandy. Really appreciate your time today.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.